Turkish rescue teams have located more survivors of earthquakes that struck almost 2 weeks ago. A total of more than 46,000 people are now known to have been killed in Turkey and Syria, with millions left homeless. The Turkish city of Antakya is one of the most severely damaged, with residential areas and some significant historic monuments destroyed.
On February 5, 2023, Hatayspor welcomed Kasımpaşa in the Turkish Super League. The scoreline was 0-0, and in the 82nd minute, Christian Achu was subbed on. Achu would go on to score a stunning free kick in the 97th minute, giving the home team an all-important 3 points in the dying minute of the match. The goal was celebrated with so much joy and delight among the home fans. Proud to this moment, Achu has complained bitterly about the lack of playing time and threatened to leave the club. But after scoring such an important goal for the club, Achu was encouraged to stay, as he was assured a lot more playing time going forward. And just like any normal night, the entire city of Antakya went to sleep peacefully. In the early hours of Monday, February 6th, a rather shocking news was reported. A 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit the city of Turkey. Millions of properties and lives were trapped under the rubble. Achu was an occupant of one of the 6,000 buildings brought down by the earthquake. Search parties were quickly deployed to help those trapped. The devastating news quickly touched the hearts of the Ghanaian community, where Achu hailed from. His immediate family could barely endure the amount of pain going through their veins as days went by. Yet, no positive news from Turkey regarding the survival of their son. Fortunately, a week after the incident, several reports claimed Achu has been found alive, but with injuries to his right foot and breathing difficulties. His family quickly received this positive news with relief and joy, as their son has finally been found alive despite any injuries he might have sustained. These reports were quickly debunked by his team official Instagram account, emphasizing that Achu, together with the team sporting director, Tena Sarvilt, were still not found. This sudden turn of events only add to the pain already being felt by his family and loved ones, as the likelihood of finding a missing person alive decreases with time, let alone someone hit and trapped by an earthquake. On February 18th, exactly 12 days after the incident, Achu's lifeless body was discovered. Arrangements were quickly made for the body to be transported back to Ghana for burial. And on 19th of February, Achu's remains, accompanied by his family and Ghana's ambassador to Turkey, arrived in Accra, Ghana. A befitting state funeral rites quickly commenced for their once loved footballer in the capital city of Accra, Ghana, where his body was laid to state for loved ones to file past. In attendance were dignitaries from home and abroad, his former teammate, president and the vice president of Ghana, his wife, children and in-laws, sports personalities and many more. His wife, however, was emotionally drained and needed an assistance in the person of her sister-in-law to complete reading her elegy. But if you think these moments so far are super emotional, I promise the next funeral rite and the final moment of Christian Achu will send shivers down your spine. Because the Volta region of Ghana, where Achu comes from, people who died as a result of tragic disasters such as flood, earthquake, road accident and suicide are considered as bad omen and are not buried in the public cemetery to prevent a similar death from reoccurring in the family. So after the befitting funeral rite in the capital city of Accra, Achu's mortal remains were transported to his village, where a separate land was bought and prepared at the outskirts of his village for his remains to be buried. Christian Achu was 31 years. He started his senior career with Porto Football Club from 2011 to 2013 before being loaned to Royal Ave. He signed for Chelsea between 2013 to 2017 but was loaned to Vitesse in 2014, Everton in 2015, Bournemouth and Malaga in 2016 and Newcastle United in 2017, where his move was made permanent from 2017 to 2021. He joined Al Riyadh in Saudi Arabia in 2021 before finally moving to Turkey to play for Hatayspor in 2022. He made 65 appearances for the Black Stars of Ghana from 2012 to 2019 and was considered as African Messi for his style of play. He won the Player of the Tournament in 2015 African Cup of Nations, a competition Ghana lost the final to Ivory Coast. And for all his enormous contribution to football, Achu was widely known for his selfless humanitarian support. His extensive charity works and numerous good deeds touched countless lives beyond football. Through a crime check foundation, a non-governmental organization, Achu has paid for the release of 53 petty offenders, with court fines imposed on them and jailed. Coming from a deprived community himself, Achu built a school in Ghana, which can accommodate about 300 children. These are just few of Achu's charity works in touching lives. Achu left behind a wife and 3 kids. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Subscribe.